Queens playing in their copper shirts and black shorts and copper socks. From left to right, the Congolese all in white from right. Will look instantly forward to Barbara Banda. Through she goes, Banda, trying to get past two, clattered, brought down, free kick to Zambia. And just as ever, she gets it and she's so direct, straight for goal. Of those this past week alone. Banda stands over it, leaves it, striker goal from Kundananji, who opens the scoring for Zambia. They've done it again, they have struck early. And Rachel Kundananji, once the world's most expensive women's footballer, has got her third of the tournament, just as she did in 2022. And she goes joint level with Banda on 3 goals. And look at the celebrations as well, and that is the perfect start for Zambia. And just what the Congolese did not want. And that will settle the Zambians down. The host nation, and the Congolese are against their neighbours, Zambia. Irene Lungu into the middle. Up goes the goalkeeper. 2 hands on this occasion. In the team today, I'm far more surprised by the absence of Marlene Kassaj, who was in central midfield. She went off late. She's not in the squad. Banda just cannot keep her cross and played into the centre. And there's rumours that she'll be making a big move soon herself. Lovely ball into the middle, and they're queuing up at the back. Spilled at the back, and into the back of the net it goes, but the referee's whistle had blown. Kunde down on the floor, Ruth Konde. And the Kenyan referee had blown, and there's going to be a delay in play here as well, because Konde just clattered into Zambia with the ball in the back of the net. Once again, lovely ball in from Chipasula. Wemba looking for Mukoma, who's in behind. Banda charging into the middle. She works it onto her right foot, Mukoma. Kundananji, striker goal from Kundananji, and safely gathered on this occasion by the debutant. Well, you can see what she was trying to do. Kundananji got a bit of bend on it, just not enough.
Well, yeah, it's easier said, but we saw against Nigeria, we saw what the Botswanans did. They came with a clear game plan, and it worked up until the 89th minute.
That she has, she's tall as well, and a real presence and good way to pass as well. And she has Kanjinga. Well, her goal after 9 minutes is the difference right now. Mukoma trying to ensure that she can add to Zambia's tally. Kundananji, well, she tried to drop her shoulder and go past an opponent. She's going to have a striker goal again, Kundananji, and that's really well hit. And it almost went under the body. It's all about building in the right direction. Being well organised. And they're in behind here, and here is Mukoma, just a heavy touch from her. And it will go behind for a corner, or will it? I think it was offside in the build-up. Away Banda, well, that's a good tackle coming in on her. And she's still going, Banda, as is her one, driving into the area. And she got past Sumo. And then she lost out, and Belamu will try and keep this alive for the Zambians. Chipasula taking on Masombo. Nice little drag back from her. Into the middle it goes. Banda trying to use her strength, and for once somebody's managed to hold her off. It was Sumo. Banda over the top from Mukoma, charging forward, taking on Sumo. Here is Barbara Banda, and she misses. Oh, you do not see that very often. And she knows it as well. Well, that is a shot through on goal, clean in behind, and for once she could not aim it between the 2 white posts.
Yes.
Zara and I are still reeling from the fact that Banda didn't score. She'll be desperate to atone. Middle it goes. Belemo also playing it into the middle. Margaret Belemo. Can they do so again? Banda fell, and the referee blows her whistle, and that'll be a free kick to the Zambians. With time beginning to tick away at the end of this opening. Teams expected to go far in the competition just won't be able to do so, and that's probably the fate for whoever Nigeria will play if they finish top. Into the middle it comes, and Konde comes out, smothers, gathers, takes her time. And in 1998 in Nigeria. The Congolese made it through to the semi-finals, lost there. The Zambian fans, those you can hear, as they try and rally their side. She can score, as she showed us scoring Zambia's first ever goal at a World Cup, whether male or female. In it goes, and there is Mwemba, just over her head. She's down on the floor. Or did she get a blow to the head from the goalkeeper? Might be worth seeing that again, but there was a good ball in, and she just couldn't get the contact she'd have wanted.
It was a good ball in indeed, and I mean, Zambia did that attack.
Up her socks, Barbara Banda. She will go again. Over the top into Kaba Kaba. Mwete is free in the middle if she can find her. Kaba Kaba into the middle it goes, and turned behind for a corner. Had to be done. Important defending at the back from Blessing Maluba. Zambia, assuming they are going to make it through, will have 6 days if they play on Friday, and a whole week obviously if it's Saturday. Banda blocking the attempted clearance. Mukoma into the middle, driven a goal, and stopped by Conde at the second attempt. Last third of the game. Well, they had a free header from their last corner. Now they're going to get on this time around, free again! And into the arms, into her left foot, up towards Banda. Been fairly quiet in this second period. Oh, that is ugly. That is nasty. And if that's a card, is it going to be red? Well, that is Lungu, who was absolutely caught by Pambani, who's just come on, and that looked like a boot in the head. And I wonder what decision is going to be made here, but there's a very strong argument that that should be a straight red card.
Well, we're going to have to look at that again, but it's not looking good from this end. Well,
dangerous play, high foot. She's going to get a yellow, no more. And I can only imagine that Falon players using the opportunity. Here it is, look at this, look at that. If that is not a red card, I really don't know what is, to be brutally honest. And it's almost on
the ground, and
well, we've seen the VAR sign being made. The yellow card has been cancelled, and Pambani is off, and the Congolese are down to 10 men. Driving run this from Mwete. Lovely bit of play into Kanjinga. Sulak at the far post. Just checks back. 22-year-old, let's fly from distance, and doesn't manage to hit the target. Here is Kundananji. Lots of space inside. Katongo. Out to the right-hand side. Banda at the back post, if she can be found. Strike a goal! And it hits the side netting. Oh, there were huge cheers from the Zambian supporters who thought that that was in. Look at this, struck really well. Come their way. Mukoma, into the middle it goes. Chance in, that just deflects behind for a corner. Chalufia again. Much better, lovely skills there from Katongo. Belemu. On the floor, Banda goes down. Do some impressive pressing. Lovely footwork again from Katongo. She's shown some really neat skills since she's been on the pitch. Good ball into the middle, into Banda, and she can't keep the header down. Oh, that could have been it. That could have been 2-0. And once again, not for the first time tonight, the reigning Women's African Footballer of the Year, holding her head in her hands. It's a yellow from Rwanda myself. Deep in it goes. And Banda up again. Out to play that. Chalufia. Banda trying to play off the line. Belemu. The whistle goes. Zambia have beaten the Democratic Republic of Congo by 1-0.